Okay. This video I will be doing the world's largest cities by first and last letter. So these are all the combinations of the first and last letter that appear in 50k plus cities. So there are 543 in total. So these are all now some of these they require the full are they're the full names of some cities that are listed in the city population database, which is where the huge Quiz City canon comes from. So, for example, Ecatepec is Ecatepec de Morelos, and then Jalapa is Jalapa Enriquez, and etc. So, without further ado, let us begin. So, let's start with Alexandria, and as Seb, APAC, Ahmedabad, let's get Adelaide, and Al Katif. We have Anyang, Ali Gar, Abu Dhabi, and Al Karj, Iraq. Let's get Asansol, Amsterdam, Abidjan, Aleppo, and Antwerp. And then we have Al Muharraq. We have Amritsar, and Athens, and then let's get Ashgabat, Arkaju, Azov, Arzu, Ajax, and Almaty, Avaz. Let's get Bogota, Behrab. I have Baalak, Baghdad, Belo Horizonte, Beni Suef. Let's get Beijing, Berida, Bekasi, and then Bir Gunj, Bangkok, and then Bhopal. Let's get Berlin, and Bamako, Bottrop, and then Bogor, Buenos Aires. Let's get Bucharest and Bengaluru. We have Brasov, Borisov, Bordeaux, and Benin City. That is page 1. Let's go over to page 2. We have Bydgoszcz. Let's get Changsha, Cuauhtémoc, and Cleveland. Let's get Chengdu, and let's get Cardiff, and then Chongqing. Let's get Chandigarh. We have Chennai, Chapai, Nawabganj, and Chelyabinsk. Let's get Caxias do Sul, Contagem. We have Changchun, Cairo, Calabar, Caracas. Let's get Central Coast. We have Chengdu, Chernihiv. We got Chorzów, Conakry. Let's get Ciudad Juarez, Dhaka, Darab, Donbad, Dushanbe, Dusseldorf, Datong, Dibrugarh, Delhi, Depok, and Desful, Dar es Salaam, and then let's get Dongguan. Let's get Davao, Dakar, Damascus, Detroit, Daegu. We have Denov, Daraa, and Derby, Dashau, Guz, and Ensenada. We have Islamabad-e-Garb, and then El Obeid, Efon Alaye, El Kef, El Zig. That is page 2. Over to page 3. We have Edinburgh, Enchi, El Montrouge. Let's get El Wak, Erbil, Erzurum, Edmonton, El Alto, Eski, Sahir, and then we have Ecatepec de Morelos, El Durant, Enugu, Equibastus, and then Fortaleza. We have Faisalabad and Florence. Let's get Flagstaff, Arizona. We have Fuyang, Fort Worth, and then Funabashi. Let's get, we have Forbes Ganj, and then we have Frederick, Maryland. Let's get Funchal, Fayum. I have, not Fuyang, that's, let's get Foshan. We have Fresno, Fnidek. And let's get Faridpur, Fez. And we have Fremont, California, Fuzhou. And then we have Federal Way, Washington. Let's get Giza, Ghaziabad, and Gebzer, Gedaref. Let's get Guyong, and Guelph, Guwahati, Gopalganj, and Gdansk, Guayaquil. Let's get Gandhi Dom, and Guilin, Gimpo, Gaziantep. Let's get Gazipur, and Guarulhos, Gujarat, and Guangzhou. That is page 3. Over to page 4. Let's get Glazov. We have Glasgow, Guatemala City, Graz, Havana, and then we have Hub, Hyderabad, Harare, Hofuf, and then Hong Kong, and then Ho Chi Minh, Hefei, and then Hobby Ganj, and then let's get here Hugo Ward, Schwarudbok Oplangadishk. You can it's backslashes, but it's, it says the HK. And then we have, let's get Heil and Hanam. And then we have, let's get Harbin, Hermosillo, and then Hoofddorp, and then Hanover, Homs, Hohot, Hangzhou, Hevirov, Harlow, Halifax, and Higuay, Huaraz, and Ichikawa, and Ib, Islamabad, and then Indore, and Irving, Texas, Ipoh, Iskandar, Puteri. Let's get Isbat Al Burj. And we have Yeshevsk, Istanbul, Elam, Ibadan, Ilolo, and then we have Izmir, Indianapolis, and then Izmit, Ikorodu. Let's get Eno Vroklov. We have Issy Limolino, Ib Shawai. Let's get Imperatriz Jakarta. That is page 4. Over to page 5. Let's get Jutepec. We have Jalalabad and Jacksonville. Oops, mistypes that. Let's get Johannesburg. And then Jeddah. Let's get Giamusi, Jester, Zb, Zadroy. We have Johns Creek, Georgia. And then we have Jubail, Jerusalem. And then we have Jinon, Jiao, Zuo. Let's get Jeonggyup. We have Jarba, Hamat as Suk. Let's get Jaipur, Jos. And then we have Joliet, Illinois, Jinzhou. And we got Jersey City. Let's get Jose C. Paz, Kinshasa. And then Kushab. Let's get Kragu, Javok, and Kaliningrad. Let's get Kobe, Kunming, Khartoum, and Khartoum North. And we have Karachi, and then Karaj. Let's get Krasnoyarsk and Kabul. Let's get Kunshan, Kano, and Clerksdorp. Let's get Kurebat as Suk. Let's get Kuiper, you idiot, Kanpur. We have Karaman Maras, Kamis Mushite, and Kita Kyushu. Let's get Kiev, Krakow, and then Kansas City, Kunduz, Lima, Liberec. Let's get Lakewood, Colorado, Lahore, Luoyang, and Long Beach, California. That is page 5 over to page 6. Let's get Linyi at Lipetsk, Liverpool. We have Laksham, London, Lubangil, and Leicester. Let's get we have Lagos. We have La Hospitale and Lanzhou, Lviv. We have Lucknow, Liubertsy, and La Paz, and then Middleburg, which I have no idea why that one is there. Let's get, we have Mecca, Mian Duwab, Miskolc, Madrid, Melbourne, Melbourne, and Mazar-e-Sharif, and Myeongdong. Let's get Munich, Mumbai, Manbij. Let's get Minsk, Montreal, Tehran. We have Medellin, Maracaibo, and Makeup. And we have Meshtul as Suk. We have Makassar, Manaus, Meerut, Mogadishu, Mykolaiv, Moscow. We have Mel, Mexico City. We have Mines, Nagoya, and then Nankana, Sahib, and Nike. Let's get Nizhny Novgorod and Nashville. Let's get Najaf and Nanjing, Nasiriyah, and Nairobi. That is page 6. Over to page 7, we have Narayanganj, New York. We have Nezahual Kyoto, Nottingham. Let's get Nanon, Ningbo. We have Nabadweep and Nagpur. Let's get Naples, Nouakchott, Nova Iguaçu, and Naypyidaw, and New Taipei City, and then Naucalpan de Juarez, and then we have Austin, Osaka. Let's get Ormoc, and then we have Oakland, California. Let's get Okene and Orenburg. Okazaki. Let's get, and we have Omsk. Let's get Oryol, Oldham, and Omdurman, Oslo, Ordos, and Oosterhout, Ouagadougou, and then we have Oklahoma City. Let's get Oaxaca de Juarez, Pretoria, and then we have Pindi Geb, and we have Porak. Let's get Pimpri Chinchwad, and then Pune, and then let's get Pulawi Sharif, or Pulwari Sharif, there we go, and then Pyongyang, Phnom Penh, and let's get Panihati, there we go, and then let's get Prayagaj, or it's Allahabad, or Prayagraj, and then let's get Pontianak and Petropavel. We have Perm, and then Pution, Palermo, and then I'm thinking of, Paradeep, there we go. And then let's get Peshawar, and Paris, and Port Harcourt. That is page 7. On to page 8. Let's get Pekin Baru, Plovdiv, Prushkov, Phoenix. This will also get Vacoas Phoenix in Mauritius, which is on this page. Let's get Panama City, Puerto La Cruz. Let's get Quetta, Caillube, and Quebec, and Kitaihi. And then we have Kujing, Kafsa, and then Keon Glai. Let's get Karchak, and then we have Kasser Halal, and Kum, and then I'm missing Qingyuan, and Qingdao, Qiqihar, and Quilmes. And we have Quinta West, Quanzhou, Konayev, and Quezon City, Quiluz. And then we have Reynosa, Raub, and then Richmond, Realm, Rongcheng, Riyadh. We have, let's get Rawalpindi, and then we have Raiganj, and then we have, what's that RK one? Rotok, and then Richmond Hill. Let's get, we have Rotterdam, and Rostov-on-Don, Rio de Janeiro, Riper, Ribeirão das Nevis. Let's get Rajko, Voiru, and then Rayu Tov, Zajov, Rubei. We have Rajamundry. I misspelled that. Rajamundry. And then we have, let's get Rodriguez. We have Surabaya. And then we have Sahab Saznel Viek. That is page 8. Page 9 now. Let's get Soldad, Singapore, Satif, and then Shenyang. Now let's get Sharjah and Shanghai, Sanan Daj. We have Smolensk and Seoul, Stockholm. Let's get Shenzhen, Sao Paulo, Siem Reap, and then we have Saeed Sadiq. Let's get Salvador and Sao Louis. Let's get we have Surat, Suzhou, and Saratov, Sfax. Let's get Sydney and Shiraz. Let's get Tijuana, and then Tangub. Let's get Tarlac, and Telford, Thane, Taif, Taichung, Tarhuna, Taipei, Tabuk, and then Tagal, Thiruvananthapuram, and let's get Tianjin, Tokyo, Tobruk. I have Tangier, Tunis, Tashkent. Let's get Taizhou, the bigger one, of course, Tel Aviv, Tarnov, and Tete. I have Tabriz, Ufa, and then we have Ulan Qab, and then Salah Muhammad. Let's get Ulan Uday. We have Weiwang. Alright, Weiwang. Wait. What am I? Wait. Weiwang. There we go. I misspelled it the first time. Alright, next page. We have Unizer, and then Urumqi, and then Ulyanovsk. Let's get, what was that one called? Ulal, there we go. And then Ulm, and then Ulsan, and then Ruapan del Progreso, and then Ugep, and Ulan Bator. And we have Utrecht, and then Uijeongbu, and then we have Union City, California, Vienna, Volgograd, and then Vientiane, and then we have Villa Juif, Verena Ging. Let's get Voronezh, and Varanasi, Vladivostok. Let's get Veraval, and Visakhapatnam. And let's get Von, Villavicencio, and Villeneuve d'Ascq. We have Versailles, Verrar, Vilnius, and we have Velbert, Von Til. We have, let's get, Volsky. We have Vera Cruz. Let's get, we have, Wichita. Let's get, Wazirabad. And we have Buxue. Let's get, Weifang. Wa. We have, Wuxi, Windhoek, Warrangall. And then we have, what was the other, what was the other WM? Wichita Falls, New Forest, come on, Douglas. Think, what was the other WM? Oh, yeah, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And then, let's get, Wuhan, and then Waterloo, and then Windsor, and, Wichita Falls, Texas, and then Wake Forest, North Carolina, and then, we have Wenzhou, Warsaw, Whitby, and Xi'an. There we got Xi'an and Xi'an. No, that's paged. Xinhua. That was that one. And we got Xi'an. Let's get Xinwei and Xiangyang. And then we have Xingtai and Xiantao. And then we have Zillenhut and Zhuzhou. And then Jalapa and Enriquez. Let's get Yokohama. And Yazd, Yaoundé, and then Ekaterinburg. I mistyped that. Ekaterinburg, Yevlak. And then it was, what was that? Yeah, Yantai, and then Yasuj, and then we have, Yakutsk, and, Yaroslavl, Yanam, and Yangon, and Yao. Let's get, there's another Yamunagar. How do I spell that? Yamunagar. How do I spell that? How do I spell that? It's Yamunagar. How do I spell that? Yamunagar. I'll come back to that one. Ulysses later. Yonkers. And then we have, Yozgat. Let's get, we have, what is it? Yongzhou, and then Yuba City, California. And then let's get Zaria, Zagreb, and then, Zamosk. Let's see, I have plenty of time. What is that? It's Yamunagar. Yamuna, Gar, Yamuna, Gar, Yamuna. Oh, God, what was that one called? Yamuna, Yamuna, Yamuna something, Yamuna, Yamuna. Yamuna Dar, Yamuna, Gar, Yamuna, Yamuna. Come on, what was that one called? Yamuna, Yamuna, Yamuna. Yamuna Gar, Yamuna Dar, Yamuna Dar, Yamuna Gar, Yamuna. Maybe I'm misspelling it. I don't know. Alright, Zerond, and then Zhong G. Let's get, it wasn't it, what was that one? Zhongjiang, and then Zurich, and, let's get Zhuhai, and, Zongul Dock, Zabul, and, come on, oh wait, Yamuna Nagar, there we go, got it. Okay, now let's finish. Alright, we have, Zhongshan, Zebel, and, Zanzibar, and, let's get, Zacatecas, Zlatust, and then we have Zhengzhou, and Zhukovsky, and Zigiers. That is all of them. That is a lot. 543 cities. This was not an easy quiz. I'm only the third person. Well, yeah, fifth or sixth person to answer this. Not an easy quiz, I can tell you that. But anyway, that is it for now.